Can I spill the tea a little bit?
Please.
So you guys, if you didn't watch the episode where we talk about the Buddha Power bracelets, we basically did a hilarious expose on this company that sells bracelets for about $20 made out of black obsidian and fake gold little talismans, right?
Right.
We found them on Alibaba, which is like a wholesale website from China.
For like $1.
For about $1, right?
Yeah, $1.50.
But the funny part was they had all of these marketing tools and campaigns and videos where they would tell these ridiculous stories, and we were just dying. We were dying laughing. Literally with the same script. So you'd have this Chinese dude or Vietnamese dude or whatever tell the story about how he's a garbage collector, but then his life was so crap, and then he found this bracelet, and he was like the 88th person to receive it from the master, and he gave his father a cookie.
Yeah, and sang him happy birthday. But it was the same script over and over with different variations, and it was just so blatant on how they had, paid these random foreign people and Chinese people to read this script in English to pull at the heartstrings, but it was so badly done that people could see through it. Now, since we released that video, they've actually taken all those videos down off of their YouTube channel. Well, at least they've made them private. They're still there because I still see the adverts popping up.
Let me explain. You know, you guys, when you see a video, like an ad on YouTube, that is a video on YouTube, but it's not public, right? No. So you pay Google to basically circulate this unlisted video.
Yes.
So there's a link for it, but you can't go find it. This absolute dumbass company left all of those videos public, so you could see side by side all of the same scripted lines next to each other.
That's why we were able to do a thing on it. Anyway, they've improved. So we're going to show you some of their new. Basically, now all they have on their channel are unboxings and testimonials and reviews of the Buddha Power bracelet. So let's go through this together, and we'll give you a little bit of a running commentary just on two of these things.
Okay. Hi guys, I want to show you this incredible bracelet, and this one is a present that I've got for my mom. Very, very heavy, so it feels like good value.
Wait a minute.
What?
If you guys paid attention to the previous video, it clearly says, the master clearly says, you do not let someone else touch your bracelet.
Yeah, nobody else is allowed to touch it.
Work.
Well, what is she doing to her mom's bracelet?
How dare she?
Yeah, anyway, let's continue.
I feel like a lot more good vibes, good energy, so I would highly recommend it. It's called Buddha Power and I love it. It's amazing.
My bracelet from Buddha Power has arrived today. It feels way more luxurious than I imagined in the first place.
I actually just wanted to point out the fact that he's also got a little jade Buddha necklace. This guy, I mean...
I have to point this out so we don't have to interrupt. Watch this guy's face. He's reading notes. He's literally reading notes that were sent to him from Buddha Power. And I'd like to think that they used all these like things. It feels really heavy. It feels luxurious. It feels quality because we made fun of the fact that it's like a plastic bracelet from Alibaba.
It really is cheap. But I also want you to notice the little jade Buddha sitting next to him.
Yeah.
So this guy has got these little props. He's like, what the hell? I've got to let people know I believe in this stuff or whatever. So you got a little jade Buddha sitting very randomly placed on the floor next to him because he's obviously sitting on a floor with his paintings behind him. He's got a jade Buddha face necklace, and now he's just got his jade power.
And he's going to read the notes.
Yeah, watch him read the notes.
This is amazing. Okay, so what we've got here, the bracelet comprises of two main components. So we've got the black obsidian and the Pixu talisman here. It also helps with your root chakra for grounding with the earth. And the stones have a nice amount of weight to them as well. So you could tell that it's not cheap. So I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction. You must keep in mind that this will only work if you have faith that it will work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's reading the notes the entire time. I love that he had to point out that it's not cheap. It does not feel cheap.
Feels heavy.
It feels heavy.
Yeah.
And this is the YouTube channel. You see they've removed all of the videos that we made fun of.
Yeah.
Look at the ratios.
They've been downvoted. I guess what happened is, obviously not just because we made a video about it, but I guess people were getting annoyed with the adverts because they're so in-your-face false and immoral that they were going and like downvoting them and leaving nasty comments. So
Well, my favorite part is we've inspired a bit of trolling, and it's not bad trolling. Just go forward a little bit. We want to read you some of the comments on the new videos.
Yeah.
And I hopefully they were inspired by our little critique.
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew Duffield says, I bought one of these bracelets. When I did, my life changed for the worse. My son caught AIDS. My crops failed. My father, a former party official, was arrested on false corruption allegations made by a rival. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, the second one is like, how Ken Howler says, I was in a car accident in 2019 and had my legs amputated. I have been in a wheelchair since. Since I received my bracelet, I was able to reattach my legs, which were kept in a freezing storage. And now I can walk again with the legs that got chopped off after that black guy hit me with a car and that Chinese guy ripped off my car door and saved me from an exploding vehicle. Thank you, Buddha Power.
The last one is Ricky Tenderkiss. Before I received my bracelet, my refrigerator kept breaking down. The temperature inside would get too warm and the milk and eggs kept going bad. Since receiving my Buddha Power bracelet, however, it sits in my fridge squatting on rancid butter patch, shrieking Cantonese words at me, and I no longer care about human sustenance. Thank you, Buddha Power.
It's pretty funny.
Those are amazing.
I absolutely love this piss take stuff because it's you have to take the piss out of something like this because it's just they're taking the piss. You know.
Seriously.
Yeah. No.
Oh, they also changed their channel location from China. So if you go to About, it now says it's in the Philippines. I think they're trying to save face.
Oh, absolutely. You don't think that's funny? You've got the blind guy sitting there, except the problem is he's playing on his phone. This really looks like it's supposed to be like sex dungeon with. I love this guy's hair though. That's
epic, right? That is quite the comb over.
Oh,
so sad.
Like there's no recovering that, right? Yeah. Yeah, like what? Look, he just
I like that he's like this.
He just single
I'm gonna
focus.
deliver this.
Single focus.
Yeah.
When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind were